Hello, 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 my collectors, my loves, my angels. Happy birthday to those who are celebrating a birthday today. And happy holidays to those on this Thanksgiving week. I ask that you bear with me as I'm still dealing with this cold. So my voice is a little harsh, coming in and out. But I hope that you can understand what I'm saying. And feel the emotion that I talk to you in because I do really want to reach out to you. The energy that I feel today, what I want to talk to you about is when you let the devil win a truth you're not ready for. What does it get you? What does he tempt you with? What do you truly win? The reading is going to dive into moments where you know better, but you still choose worse. Where you hear God, but you follow temptation. Or where you surrender your power to something that never had any real power to begin with. What does the devil tempt you with? The devil doesn't tempt you with what's bad for you. He tempts you with what looks easy, familiar, or emotionally comfortable. He whispers, just go back. At least you know how this pain feels. You don't deserve better. Take the shortcut. Feed your ego. Ignore your soul. Sometimes he comes through that ex you know isn't good for you, the habit you keep trying to break, the food, the alcohol, the sex, the pills, the gambling, the lies, the manipulation, the anger you choose instead of healing, the pride that keeps you from apologizing, the fear that keeps you from leveling up. He makes destruction look like comfort. He packages chaos as connection. He sells stagnation as stability. What does he really offer you? He offers instant gratification, temporary escape, validation without substance, familiar pain because it's predictable. You know, it's easy to say, well, I already know what I'm getting with him or her. Why take a chance on something new? The illusion of control, the feeling of being wanted but not respected. The devil can only offer you what God already pulled you out of. 22:2 when I say that. He can't create anything new. He only recycles your old wounds. What do you truly win when you let the devil win? Nothing. Nothing at all. You lose time. You lose peace. You lose clarity. Most importantly, you lose yourself. 333. What you win is stress, regret, delays, confusion, distraction, emotional bills you'll pay later. You're in a cycle that keeps repeating itself until you finally choose yourself. Because the devil's trophy is your potential sitting unused. So my message for you today is the devil doesn't win because he's powerful. He wins because you temporarily forget who you are. Every time you choose discipline over distraction, healing over habits, growth over comfort, purpose over impulse, you take your trophy back. The real victory is when you realize the devil can't win where God already crowned you. So I want to do your reading, and I want to see where in your life have you allowed the devil to win. What have you temporarily won? My good God, angel, spirit guides, my ancestors that watch over me, God, I ask that you protect me, my friends, my collective, as we Tap into the energy. Show us. What have they won temporarily? What false sense of security, control, trophies? Your intuition is already letting you know that you let the devil in. You fed into illusions. You didn't listen to your intuition. Your intuition was telling you all along not to go down that path, not to make that decision, not to go back to that ex, to leave that drug, that substance, that gambling, that person, that community. You knew better. You ignored the red flags. Your conscience was warning you. Something turned. What did you win? You won heartbreak, sorrow, grief, regret, emotional pain. You choose not to heal. You resisted the change, to stop doing the bad things. You were doing the wrong decisions, the wrong choices. Stop gambling. Stop doing illegal activities. Stop hanging with the wrong crowd. Stop lying. Stop cheating. Stop manipulating. Stop gaslighting. You delayed yourself. You were stubborn. You were indecisive. You choose not to take a new leaf, to take a chance, to go towards a new opportunity, do something new, to grow, to explore, to focus on yourself. You blocked your emotions, you closed your heart, you didn't have faith, you missed opportunities when they were handed to you. You allow yourself to be emotionally drained, stressed. That's what you won. All because you feared change. You denied yourself. Judgment was calling you. Spirit guides was calling you. God was calling you to change. You ignored it. You didn't want to. You said, no, I'm not listening. You had an angel on one shoulder. You had a devil on the other. What did you do? You listened to the devil. You let self-doubt win. You resisted the transformation. You feared the change. You were imbalanced. Now you're dealing with broken relationships. That's what you want. Unmet expectations. Your relationships have fallen apart. Family, friends, co-workers. Relationships in your community, your environment. People you once grew up with. A relationship. Someone that was brought to you. Someone you love. You have mutual attraction for at some point. You dated. You saw a future with. You let that relationship fall apart. Someone who was nurturing, loving, kind, possibly a mother of your child, someone abundant, generous, sensual, practical, someone you could have had a life with. You broke that relationship all due to the illusions of the devil. All due to what you allow him, that false sense of security you fed into momentarily. Lust, maybe. Because you ignored intuition, even though it was calling. You let someone trick you, deceive you, tell you something else was better. Fake friends, fake lovers. Yes, lovers. Maybe you dealt with the same sex, maybe threesomes, orgies, swap partners, all type of sexual escapades, codependent. You were very lustful. You let the devil tempt you with the illusion of using someone because they knew that you couldn't resist sex. You could not say no. You may have even ended up with the STD as a prize from the devil. Now you're thinking back of what you had, the love, how generous somebody was to you, the love they gave to you, how kind they were, how innocent they were. You want to communicate with them. You want to go towards them. What's going on in your environment? What prizes did you win? Oh, you can't escape. You want to run, but you can't escape. You want to run from all of this. These trophies that you won from the devil because they were temporary. Now it's not fun. Now it's not pretty. Now you're stressed. Now you're burdened. Now you're overwhelmed. Now you have emotional pain. Now you realize it was an illusion. It was not love. Now you want a second chance at what the opportunities that God was giving you, the universe was offering you, the missed ones that you ignored because you were falling into the illusions of the devil when you let the devil win. Oh, tell me more. You want balance. You want peace in your life because you can't handle the stress anymore. You want happiness because now you're feeling paranoid. You're insecure. You keep watching your back. You think someone's after you. You think someone's wanting to get you. You feel guarded. You feel cautious. You feel like your secrets are being exposed. You feel like you have to watch your back. You can't trust anyone. You know, maybe you sleep with your pants on, your shoes near the bed. You lock all the locks on your door. You got alarms. You just can't trust anyone. You're so paranoid. You know why you're paranoid? Because you know that whatever gifts the devil gave you are temporary, and you know that what he gives you is a cost, and you have to pay the cost. You're not at peace. Meanwhile, the one you rejected is smelling the roses, slowing down and enjoying life, taking time for themselves, getting out of nature. But you let the devil win. And what did it get you? Maybe legal issues. Maybe they're common. Maybe that's what you're paranoid about because you know you have legal issues coming your way. Trouble with the law. Maybe some of you going through separation, divorce, going to jail, trying to prevent from going to jail. You're in your feelings. You're being withdrawn. You don't know who to socialize with, who to trust. People are leaving you out. You're giving them the silent treatment. Some giving you the silent treatment. You feel like they're leaving you out of the circle, out of the crowd. The people who want to be with you, now they don't want to. You just want to get away from everything, everywhere, everybody. You're tired of all the third parties, the karmics, the people. Now you see them. They were no good. You feel like you've learned your lesson. Now you're daydreaming of what you could have had you not let the devil win. But you did. And what did you win? Well, what was the karmic lesson in all of this? What was the karmic lesson for those who let the devil win? The truth they weren't ready for. Heal a parent-child karma. Maybe you let the devil win because you couldn't heal that bond with your parents. You couldn't free yourself from the past. You couldn't let go of that old wound and move forward. Did you have mommy issues? Did you have daddy issues? Were there abandonment wounds? Were there neglect wounds? Did a parent pass away? Did they walk away from you? Did they just not acknowledge you? Were they just not nurturing? Did they run the streets? Did they not care? 1333. Did they show favoritism towards other kids over you? Not make you feel wanted, loved, nurtured? You're still holding on to that, waiting for them to take accountability, waiting for them to say they're sorry, waiting to say that they wish they did more, they apologize, they know they weren't there. You waiting for them to take that accountability instead of you healing that wound, that past hurt, that trauma. You have to let it go, or the devil will keep winning. You have to take back your control. Shatter the false story that you can't do it. What you keep telling yourself might not be true. Break the illusions and meet your soul without a mask. Break the illusions that the devil keeps showing you and making you think that you can't heal, because you can. I'm going to give you a motivational message and then I'm going to wrap this up. What is the motivational message for the collective? Or the third party? Or the spy who's spying on the third party or the collective? present. In this present moment, I have nothing to worry about. I take life step by step as I follow my desires and intuition, joyfully overcoming any bumps along the way. When I live like this, I don't have to worry about the future. Be in the present moment. Take the first step. Let go of those things, those bumps that you have. Release what's no longer serving you. Release what's holding you back. Today, I release limiting beliefs, harmful thoughts, toxic patterns, and anything out of alignment. I am ready for transformation and welcome the shift. I am creating space for a new chapter filled with love, abundance, and amazing opportunities. This concludes my reading for you for today. I wish you well. I send you my love, and I send you my blessings. Have a wonderful day.